Tracy Douglass, and welcome to Tracy and Company. Today we are talking with Freddie Zakrzewski, and he is with Kittle's Garage, and they're located in North Little Rock. Thanks, Freddie, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So where in North Little Rock are you located?
We are located at the corner of 13th and Poplar in North Little Rock. That is 1 block east of Main, between Main Street and the interstate, at the foot of the viaduct that goes over to downtown North Little Rock.
So you're the owner, Zakrzewski, but it's called Kittle's Garage. What's the story behind that?
Mr. Kittle used to work on the family cars. I went to work for him. He started in 1952. I bought it from him in 1972. Nobody could say the word Zakrzewski or spell it or look it up in a phone book, so we kept the name Kittle.
And he had a good reputation.
Oh, he had an excellent reputation.
Or you wouldn't have purchased the business from him.
You are correct.
So you worked for him.
Yes, ma'am.
At first.
I started sweeping his floors is how I started.
Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. And
so you've been working on cars and sweeping floors, and as the owner, you may still do that. You've been in the business a long time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, by the way, we're looking at a live shot of some of Freddie's technicians over there at Kittle's Garage. And by the way, they're highly trained now. I would think, I mean, technology with computers and everything, you've seen some major changes since you first started. Technology
has changed tremendously to keep up. I started going back to school in 2002 and have gone ever since. For vacations, I spend my time like in New Jersey with a gentleman that does nothing but diagnose cars, and I spent a week with him learning his strategies and how he thinks. And I do that every year with someplace in the United States.
Wow. So you really have to keep up with it. I mean, just even as a layperson, the changes that we see in computers, say here at Channel 4, we have to keep up with that. I would think for mechanics on cars, it's a lot of work.
Yes, ma'am, it is. And the education that I'm looking for to actually fix the cars doesn't come to Little Rock. You have to seek it out from people that work on them every day who are electrical engineers that chose automotive for a field.
And take some time, your own personal time.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
To go do this. All right, so it's been in operation since 1952, and you've owned it for 38 years. That's a long time. I bet you have customers that have been coming back to you for years and years.
I do have long-term customers. I also have 2 or 3 generations coming down still. Yes, ma'am.
As a female, going to a mechanic can be very intimidating because typically we don't know a lot about cars. I know for me, when something goes wrong with my car, I get very anxious about it because I'm afraid I don't want to be taken advantage of. And I know with my friends, it's the same situation. How do you deal with female clients?
Well, number one, you should ask all kinds of questions until you understand perfectly. And if we can't explain it to you where it's very simple, very plain terms, we haven't done a very good job. But we also have a virtual car. If we have your car in and we're working on it and we call you and tell you what's wrong, you don't understand, we can take this virtual car, pick out that part of the program, email it to you at work, and you can see what's going on. You can call and talk to us and we'll tell you everything.
That's new technology.
Oh, very new, yes, ma'am.
That's very interesting. And something very frustrating, you hear something, it's doing something, and then you take it in, and they don't hear it, and then you feel like an idiot because, I mean, you're saying, I didn't make this up, it's really doing it, it's just not doing it when I bring it to you.
Correct. And when we get all customers, not just ladies, we road test with them at that time. If you hear a noise, we have to go right then and there, and you have to point out the noise because I can hear 50 noises, okay? All I'm interested in is your one noise when you point it out.
And for you to listen to us, I think is very important. We want to feel listened to, that you're really hearing us.
That's the only way you can fix it right.
What services do you offer? Is there anything that you don't do there?
We do not do paint and body work. We do not do upholstery work.
Okay, fair enough. But you do everything else.
Yes, ma'am.
Tires, oil change, anything that's wrong. All right, remember, Kittle's Garage, located in North Little Rock. This is Freddie Zakrzewski. And thank you so much for being here. Go check them out and take your car to them. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. We'll see you next time on Tracy and Company.